Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a very warm welcome to Trondheim Airport, where we are flying as Nordic 34 Golf, flight Norwegian 1340, as we head back down to London Gatwick this morning. Actually, it's probably the afternoon actually here in Norway. It's 11:14 here in the UK. I'm not sure whether Norway are a different time. I would assume they're probably ahead. We've got another Norwegian pushing back on the stand just in front of us. He's the only other aircraft on the ground here at the moment in Trondheim. Having a look around, weather at the moment in Trondheim not looking fantastic. It's a clear day here at Gatwick. Well, certainly in the UK it's pretty clear today. But at Trondheim it's a bit of a mixed bunch. So let's jump on board and get the aircraft prepped for our departure. As we're on board the flight deck, we will just quickly run through the cockpit prep checklist. So oxygen test of 100%. Window heat we will flick on now. Flight entrance set, parking brakes are set, engine starter levers cut off, pre-flight checklist complete. So with that all said and done, we'll jump down to the FMC and we'll begin to get this aircraft ready. So departure runway Echo November Victor Alpha. Right, stand 40 today. Grab GPS left and stick that in there, and our position comes alive. Go to the route page today. So, flight number, we are NOS. I'll stick origin ENVA there. And Gatwick can go there. We are Nordic 1340 on the flight number today. Now, unfortunately, for some reason, I can't get the route to automatically upload from SimBrief. So what I'm going to do, rather than bore you while I just enter the route in, I'll enter the route, and then we'll get back to it after. Okay, so the route has been calculated and entered. So we'll just go through the departure. So runway 27, we're on the Atuna 1 Bravo departure today. I'll just insert that into there. And I'll bring up the chart so you can see exactly what we're going to be doing. So we take off runway 27, then we head on 266 degrees. I'm actually just trying to work out which route we're going to be taking here, because there's two different routes. Well, that's Atuna 1 Whiskey. So Atuna 1 Bravo, we're going straight ahead to Negim at 220. So that's it, Negim at 220, it's correct. Victor Alpha 801235, it's 1235. Victor Alpha 802, Victor Alpha 805, Edge 805, and Atuna after that. Just check there's no discrepancies, which says not. Cruising altitude today, straight up to 360. No ATC on, so we will not have any restrictions at all. We will eventually reach 360, which we just have done. Runway heading today is 266 degrees. So we'll set 266, nice and close already. Get both flight directors on, VOR's on, LNAV, VNAV will be selected. VNAV maybe not yet because we haven't done the speeds. But speeds in mind, so we'll get all of them calculated. So into here, we enter the 0 fuel weight. We have reserves today of 1.1. Cost index coming in at 15. We're cruising at flight level 360. I'll just insert that there with the average cruise wind at 227043. Stick that in there. Transition 7000. And we go over to N1 limit. So I'm just heading over to SimBrief now. You won't be able to see this, but I'm just quickly calculating the departure speeds for us. We're going to be using flaps 5, engine takeoff selected to 50. There you have that. Let's just check. We've got 143, 145. So 154, 150, that's fine. Okay, So 150 knots we'll just set in here as our V2 speed. VNAV can now come on. Okay, so get the R fuel pump on. Get the AP started. So I'm just going to finish up preparing the aircraft for our departure. I'll be back with you when we are ready to go. We'll go through the before start checklist. We'll push. Oh, aircraft taken off. How fantastic is that? Beautiful. Got a Scandi there. So yeah, I can actually just quickly go through the departure briefing in terms of our taxi. So I'll bring up the charts in front of us now. So we are at stand 40. We'll push and start nose to the right. Taxi via Juliet Yankee. We'll hold Alpha 8. I'm going to have to just confirm whether there is a backtrack on 27. I don't think there is. So we'll then take off runway 27. I don't think we'd need the backtrack anyway. Take off 27. And yeah, then the departure routing that we've already spoken about. Okay, so we are fully ready, stand 40 to go. Let me just, before I do the before start checklist, let's just get GSX in motion because they like to take their sweet ass time. Let's get anything done. So prepare us for departure, please. Before start checklist, flight deck door closed and locked fuel. Let's check the pumps on. Passenger signs are on, windows locked, MCP set, takeoff preset, CP completed, rudder and aileron trim 30 set. Taxi and takeoff briefing has been completed and the anti-collision lights are now on. Before such checklist complete. So GSX, they are in motion. Let's go and have a look outside. Yeah, our aircraft ready to go. Come on, mate. So I'm saying, if you are ever on VATSIM and there's air traffic control, one of the biggest bits of advice I could always give is ask GSX to do your push way before you've requested your clearance, because they take it's going to take about 4 minutes, maybe a bit less, for them to actually initiate the push. So the tow truck's just coming now. The push won't start until you release the brakes. So realistically, in this case, if we were on VATSIM, we would know we're going to be pushing to the right, because to the left is not a runway. So we're going to be pushing to the right irrespective. So we can set GSX to push us to the right, have it all set up so that when the ground, when we eventually do get our clearance, it's, yeah, you can push and start, nose facing, whatever. All you got to do is release the brakes and you're gone. It just saves you that time, because there have been times where I've done it and the ground staff have said, can you start your push because someone else is waiting, and it's because I hadn't set GSX up. So just a little bit of advice, if you're new and you don't know, I don't know, it's not necessarily a thing you have to do, but it can just help you out. So we have now released the brakes. We'll get the clocks on the right hand side. We're clear to start both engines, so we will start engine number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Norwegian. Please may we have your attention while we demonstrate the safety features of this
GSX
Boeing
pushing us in
737
weird and wonderful directions as per.
To avoid blocking your exit, please stow hand luggage in
I mean,
the
sometimes I've done a
overhead
full
cab
180
or
spin
beneath
with
the seat in
GSX.
front of you. If you are seated in the front
It's
row,
good
or
and it
right next
works,
to the overhead
but
exits, please keep these
it
areas
has
clear
its
during
moments,
takeoff and
GSX,
landing.
it really does.
To fasten your seatbelt, insert the flat metal tip into
So
the
yeah,
buckle
engine
and
2
tighten
just
by
starting
pulling
up
the
nicely
strap.
now for us.
To unfasten, lift the flap and pull the ends apart. If there is a drop in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will deploy from a panel above your head. Remain seated and pull the mask down towards
Don't
you
hear that
to
click,
activate
which we
the
just
flow
have.
of oxygen.
Switch it to the
Place
left hand
mask
side.
over your nose and mouth. Pull the
Start
elastic
engine.
band over your head and breathe normally. Adjust the mask by tightening the elastic band. Secure your own mask first before assisting your child, infant or others. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. Two at the back,
And
two at the
engine
front,
1's
and 4
EGT
exits
rising
over the
now.
wings. To open the over-wing exit, pull the red handle down and leave the aircraft by sliding down the rear of the wing.
Yeah, I don't know where he's
To
pushed
open
us,
the
but
front and
look,
rear exit
you've
doors,
done a
pull the
sterling
lever
job,
in
my
the
friend.
direction of the arrow.
Great,
Escape
great
slides
job.
will deploy from the base of
He's
all
heavily
front
breathing
and
there. He's
rear
pretty
exit
nervous and he's
doors.
fucked it, which he has.
If a slide fails
He has
to
really
apply,
fucked it.
pull the handle
Anyway,
to
we'll
inflate the
tell him
slide.
we've got a great engine
Leave
start.
the aircraft by folding your arms across your chest and jump onto the slide in a
They're going to be
sitting position.
disconnecting. Okay, that's
If there is a
all
loss of electrical
done.
power, emergency path lighting on the floor will guide you to the exits. Your life vest is under your seat. In the unlikely event that the aircraft should land on water, remove the life vest from its pouch and place the vest over your head. Secure the strap around your
Okay.
waist and tighten by pulling the strap. Inflate the life vest at
So
the
we'll
exit
get
by pulling
rid
both
of
red
that.
tabs
Let's go back to
firmly
the engine
downwards.
power.
The life vest can also be
AP you can
inflated
come
by
off.
blowing into the red tubes on the front of the vest. A
Pro
light
P
is
on,
provided for
packs
attracting
on,
attention.
isolation
If the
valve
life vest is
auto,
worn by a small child,
and
pull
we
one tab
are
only
good to go. So
inflate
we'll
the
just
vest.
check the flight
Smoking
controls.
is not permitted anywhere on this aircraft. Passengers are advised that smoke detectors are installed in all the toilets. The use of
Okay, flight controls full left,
devices both
full
the
right,
transmitters and
full up,
receivers is not
full
permitted,
down,
as they may
neutral.
interfere with aircraft systems.
Check the rudder.
If your device has a flight mode, please
Rudder full
activate it
left,
now.
rudder full right. If
Then
anyone's
switch it
wondering
off
why
before
I arm the
takeoff.
speed brake while we do the rudder, it's because I can't actually see.
All other electronic equipment
the rudder.
must be switched off
So,
when the fasten seatbelt
There's
sign
no
is
other reason than that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now
Right,
preparing for takeoff.
we shall
Please
now
ensure
set
that
flaps
your
5
tray
for
table is stowed,
takeoff.
your seatbelt is securely fastened, your seat bag is in the upright position with the armrest down, and your window blind is open.
Brake RTO.
All safety information is shown on the safety information card
Arm them.
located in your seat pocket. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight. with
The
Norwegian.
B4 taxi checklist generators on, Pro P on, anti-eye is not required. Isolation valves are on auto, engine start switches both to continuous. ECAM recall checked and is fine. Water brake RTO has been set. Engine start levers idle. Check. Plug drive straight to ground equipment queer. Ground equipment is indeed queer. Ground equipment clear. Flap. Before takeoff check, this flaps 5 green lights set, and the trim, which is 5.7. Trim 5.7, that's about right. Before takeoff check is complete. So, we are ready to taxi. So without further ado, let's get going. We'll get the taxi lights on. We shall release the brakes. Weather my side, terrain can go on the first officer's side. The charts to know where I'm going, so it's going to be a right hand turn down this taxiway. Oop. So right hand turn down here. Taxiing all the way down. We'll stop at the end of the runway just to make sure nothing else is inbound, but I'm pretty sure it won't be. Okay, so we are pretty much at the holding point for the runway here. Let's just set the brakes. We'll put TCAS onto TARA. Grab the landing lights. And put strobes on. Right, let's have a quick check on VATSIM, make sure nothing is coming. Nope, it is just us, nothing inbound, nothing on its way. So we'll line up. We're on the runway. Now I'm going to assume there's no backtrack here. I hope. I really hope I'm right. Otherwise, it's going to be an interesting takeoff. I mean, on the charts it doesn't look like there is one, and the runway isn't exactly a short runway. So let's just try and utilise all of the runway that we have. Okay, up to 50%. Clocks go on. Toga. We've got a master caution. Whoa-oh. Whoa-oh! Let's hope it was nothing serious. There's 80. V1 and rotates.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. So in real life, that would have been a rejected takeoff if we had a master caution come up. But this isn't real life, so there you have it, hand flying us out of here. For now. Look at that, beautiful! Right, I'm going to engage the autopilot. I will put altitude intervene on. Gear is off now, flaps to auto. I said flaps to auto there, auto brake to... I don't know what I said to auto. I can't remember, flaps are now coming up. Okay guys, so that is our departure out of Trondheim. I will give you some lovely visuals as we cruise down to Gatwick today. As per, enjoy the cruise and I'll see you at top of descent or thereabouts. Okay, so welcome back to the flight deck. Gatwick Director is on. We're going to have full
79 Tango Mike,
ATC
descend flight level 70.
coverage into Gatwick. On the Barmy 1 Golf, I'll just bring up the charts for you. Barmy, Sonok,
901 Golf Tango, descend to
Odrop,
altitude
Tebra,
3000
Abtom,
feet.
Arnon,
When
Killiga
established,
X63,
localizer runway
Lark,
26 left, descend flight
and
level
then
to glide
Timber.
path. Descend to altitude
26
3000
left
when established,
for the
localizer
arrival
runway
today.
26 to glide, 901 Golf Tango. Nordic 34 Golf, proceed direct Timber.
So did you just confirm that one was for Nordic 3-4 Golf?
Yeah, affirm Nordic 34 Golf, proceed direct Timber.
Direct Timber, Nordic 3-4 Golf, thanks a lot. Yeah, for a moment I thought he said Chanex. Could have been wrong. Well, better safe than sorry. Anyway, direct Timber.
Nordic 34 Golf, descend flight level 90.
That's level 90, Nordic 3-4 Golf.
Nordic 34 Golf 40 miles from touchdown. Descend to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1019.
Down to 6,000, QNH 1019, Nordic 3-4 Golf.
Nordic 34 Golf, turn right heading 285.
Right, heading 285, Nordic 3-4 Golf.
Nordic 34 Golf 21 miles from touchdown, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
2 miles touchdown, down to 4,000, Nordic 3-4 Golf, thank you.
Nordic 34 Golf, report established, localizer runway 26 left.
Port 1 established, 26 left, Nordic 3-4 Golf.
EV 4133, fly heading 285, descend flight level 70.
Flight heading 285, descend to 70, easy for entry.
Nordic 3-4 Golf established on glide, established on localizer, runway 26 left.
Nordic 34 Golf, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, then further with the glide path.
Down to 3,000, then with the glide, Nordic 3-4 Golf, thanks a lot.
EV 4133, 29 miles from touchdown, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1019.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QH 1019, easy for entry.
We are struggling to slow down here, badly. We are coming in hot.
Nordic 34 Golf, contact Gatwick Tower, call in only 1240, decimal 230.
124230, call sign only, Nordic 3-4 Golf, thanks a lot.
Broadnick was filed in the A220, gate 25, information Sierra.
River 514, Gatwick Tower, hello. I've got reroute for you. I'll send it to you via text.
Roger, thanks.
Gatwick Nordic 3-4 Golf.
Nordic 34 Golf, Gatwick Tower, good afternoon. Runway 26 left, surface wind 230 degrees at 5 knots, clear the land.
Clear to land 26 left, Nordic 3-4 Golf, thanks a lot. So So we are coming in fast here, guys. Fast. We'll take flaps full. It's probably going to scream at us. We're not even taking flaps full today. Flaps 30.
Seabird 514. The 514, our departure is Minfo 1 Mike.
Up 30 green.
Reroute is Minfo Yankee C12 Delta Victor
Fantastic,
Romeo.
right.
Uniform.
On the ground
9,
spoilers.
and
I'll take control of
Kilo
speeds.
Oscar November Alpha November as far.
1000.
Seabird 514, roger, thank you. Cleared Dubrovnik, Minfo 1 Mike departure, then amended route, walk 6354.
Was cleared to Dubrovnik via the Minfo 1 Mike departure, then it's filed, walking 6354 to the 514.
Seabird 514, correct.
Gatwick Tower, hello, EV77 Alpha Tango, ready for taxi, 126 left.
Easy 77 Alpha Tango, Gatwick Tower, hello. Taxi Quebec Alpha, hold short Lima. I did have some traffic pushing, but they seem to have disconnected, so just hold short Lima for now.
Roger, taxi Quebec Alpha, hold short Lima, EV77 Alpha Tango.
300. Plus 100. Glide slow. Glide slow. Minimums.
Continue.
$100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Easy 77 Alpha Tango, taxi holding point Alpha 3, runway 26 left via Lima, Papa and Alpha November.
Taxi holding point Alpha 3 via Lima, Papa and Alpha November, EV77 Alpha Tango.
There we go. Down into Gatwick.
Nordic 34 Golf, welcome to Gatwick. Taxi second right Juliet, hold short Romeo, expects stand 24.
Second right Juliet, hold short Romeo, expecting stand 24. Nordic 34 Golf. Confused then for one sec. I think we're on the right taxiway. I mean, he said second right as oh, we'll see. Okay, start the APU. Weather radar, there we go.
Nordic 34 Golf, taxi to stand 24 via Juliet.
24 via Juliet, thanks a lot, Nordic 34 Golf.
You're welcome, take care.
And you. Right next to the Vueling. Very nice. No, he's gone. And we'll stop it here. Well, ladies and gents, welcome to London Gatwick. Thank you once again for joining me on this flight from Trondheim down to Gatwick in this Norwegian 737-800. I really do hope you have enjoyed this flight. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you on board another one of my flights very soon. Goodbye for now.